Welcome back to BTS Kim Seok-jin. The arrival of BTS always manages to turn the atmosphere of an ordinary place into an extraordinary moment. However, what happened at Orlando Sanford International Airport this time really left fans speechless in disbelief. Only about 10 minutes before this news spread widely on social media, the BTS group with Jin was seen arriving with very tight security. The spotlight was not only on the stunning visuals of the members even after the long flight, but also on the unusual atmosphere of the sky. Reports from fans mentioned an escort of F-22 Raptor fighter jets around the airstrip as their planes approached. This news immediately triggered a stir. Videos and photos circulating show a security procession that is rarely seen in the arrival of international artists. Many speculated that the escort was part of airspace security procedures, but for the army, the moment felt like a scene from an action movie that took place in the real world. Upon arrival at the terminal, Jin seemed to greet from a distance with his characteristic warm smile. His presence was immediately greeted by hysterical screams of fans who had been waiting for hours. Even though it is closely guarded by the security team, the friendly aura of the members is still felt. Some of them were seen waving their hands as a sign of gratitude for the extraordinary welcome. The atmosphere in the arrivals area turns into a sea of mobile phones recording every second. Not a few fans admitted to getting goosebumps seeing how grand and unusual this moment of arrival was. The combination of the world's biggest K-pop stars and high-level air security creates a story that will be remembered for a long time. For ARMY, this is not just the arrival of idols at the airport. It's a moment that feels cinematic, a rare encounter between music, global fame, and dramatic atmosphere. And as always, BTS managed to make every second feel special, even before they stepped on stage. It didn't take long for the arrival area at Orlando Sanford International Airport to turn into a sea of purple. ARMY's signature chant echoes, combined with camera flashes that never seemed to stop. In the middle of the crowd, Jin walked calmly, occasionally bowing his head as a sign of respect, a simple gesture that actually made the atmosphere feel even more emotional. The BTS members look compact in elegant casual outfits. Although the long journey was obviously exhausting, their professional aura and warmth to the fans never faded. A few brief moments, a wave of hands, a faint smile, and a warm look in the eye became an invaluable gift to those present in person on site. Meanwhile, on social media, video clips showing the alleged escort of the F-22 Raptor are increasingly viral. Many fans juxtapose the moment with the blockbuster movie scene, calling BTS's arrival one of the most dramatic in their tour's history. Speculation also emerged, but what is certain is that the atmosphere felt different from previous arrivals. Some witnesses claimed to have goosebumps when the plane landed with unusual security. For them, it's not just about who came, but how the world seems to pause to welcome these 7 global stars. When the group finally left the airport area for the vehicle that had been prepared, the cheers of the ARMY broke out again. Many remained standing, as if not ready to let go of the moment they had just witnessed. There is a sense of pride, emotion, and amazement mixed into one. This moment proves once again that BTS's presence everywhere always creates stories. It's not just about music, it's not just about fame, but about how they're able to turn simple moments into unforgettable memories for millions of people around the world. The journey from the airport to the next location is no less attention-grabbing. The convoy of vehicles carrying BTS drove slowly, closely escorted by local officials. At some points on the road, fans can still be seen standing on the sidewalk, hoping to catch a glimpse of their idol's shadow from behind the dark windshield of the car. Inside one of the vehicles, Jin was caught by a fan camera in the distance. He was seen turning his head towards the window and waving a small hand, a brief gesture that immediately made a happy shout break out in the crowd. That moment, even if it was only a fraction of a second, became a valuable footage that immediately spread quickly across various platforms. In cyberspace, hashtags related to their arrival began to creep up. Photos, videos, and stories from eyewitnesses flooded the timeline. Many say this arrival feels like the opening scene of a big tour, full of anticipation, emotion, and a thrilling atmosphere. Some fans even admitted that they came from out of town just to witness this brief moment. They are willing to wait for hours in the hot sun for a wave of their hands. And when that moment really happened, the fatigue seemed to pay off. This arrival is not just about BTS arriving in a city. It's about how millions of hearts beat in the same rhythm, looking forward to every step of their journey. About how the presence of these 7 men is able to unite people from different backgrounds in one common sense: love and admiration. And if the arrival at the airport has felt this dramatic, fans can only imagine what the next moments will be like in this city. That night, the story of their arrival was still rolling. Short clips recorded by fans are played repeatedly, zoomed in, analyzed, and shared thousands of times. Every little detail, the way he walks, the waves, and even the fleeting facial expressions, becomes a hot topic of conversation among armies around the world. Many say that the moment at Orlando Sanford International Airport feels like the opening of a new chapter. Not just an ordinary itinerary, but a signal that something big is waiting. That anticipation grew rapidly, spreading from one fan to another, across time zones and continents. In the midst of all that euphoria, Jin's figure is back in the spotlight. His calm visuals, warm demeanor, and way he greets fans with simple gestures leave a deep impression. Many claim to feel seen, even from a distance, a feeling that is difficult to explain, but is real. While speculation about the aerial escort by the F-22 Raptor is still hotly discussed, some fans choose to enjoy the emotional side of the moment. For them, the most important thing is not how dramatic the security is, but the fact that BTS is back in front of them, safe and full of smiles. The story of this arrival slowly turned into a collective memory, a story that will be retold, about the day when the airport witnessed how much love there was between idols and fans, about how a few short minutes can leave such a long impression. And as always, BTS doesn't have to do much to create unforgettable moments. Just be present, walk, and smile. They've made the world feel a little warmer that night. And in the end, what was left wasn't just the footage of the arrival, but rather a warm feeling that stays in the heart for a long time. Today we witness not just idols arriving in a city, but 7 stars from BTS, who once again prove that their presence is capable of turning ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. Jin's gentle smile, brief hand wave, and loving cheers from ARMY, all of them come together into a story that we will remember for a very long time. Thank you for witnessing this moment together. See you in the next story, because with BTS, every second is always worth the wait.